Hello class, my name is Matthew Dunaway. This is my process speech on how to grow a carrot. What if I told you to stop buying produce and to grow your own? What if I told you that it's low cost startup and minimal maintenance? What if I told you that it's the healthiest option and the only way to know exactly where your fruits and vegetables come from? The carrot, like many fruits and vegetables, started off way different than we know of today. We take a timeline from the Carrot Museum. We start off in the 9th century Afghanistan, where the carrot grew purple and yellow. After that, it moved into Iran, northern Saudi Arabia, into Syria, and northern Africa. After that, it moved into Spain, where it developed a red variation, and then in Italy and China in the 13th century. From there, it moved on to France, Germany, and the Netherlands. And in England in the 15th century, developed a white variation, which could be misconstrued as a parsnip. In the 16th century, we developed the orange variation that we're comfortable with today. In the 17th century, it moved into North America and into Japan. Now that we know where the domesticated carrot came from and how long it took to cultivate this particular vegetable, it won't seem so out of place to grow our own. The purpose of this speech is to introduce the idea that vegetables are easy to grow and the benefits of growing our own carrots. Carrots do not take much maintenance. They can be grown in our own backyard, garden, or in our upstairs second floor balcony. There are a few things one should be cautious of when growing your own vegetables. The time of year will have a significant impact on when you can grow your own vegetables. And other problems involve the type of soil we use, how well we space out our seeds. Parasites will affect the health of the vegetables. The benefits of growing your vegetables can save you money and keep you healthy. And by the end of the speech, I hope to inspire you to think about growing vegetables and also to motivate you by showing you how easy it is to plant and benefit from growing your own garden. Because if I can do it, anyone can do it. Step 1 is gathering your supplies. You will need seeds, which you can buy at your local food market. You're going to need a planting area. You'll also need sun and water. For seeds in a balcony, you're going to have a potting plant that's both wide enough and deep enough that your carrots can grow down. You're going to space them out about 3 to 4 inches apart, and if you do it well enough, you can actually grow 2 rows in your upstairs balcony. For your yard and garden, you're going to grow the same amount, 3 to 4 inches apart. In a 2 foot by 2 foot area, you're going to grow approximately 15 carrots. For the soil in an upstairs balcony, you're going to use a mixture of fertilizer and horticultural sand. And for the garden, you're going to use, if your soil is too hard, you're going to use a fertilizer just on top. For the sunlight, carrots need direct sunlight. In an upstairs balcony, you'll keep your potting plant away from the wall and as much direct sunlight as possible. And for your garden, you're going to plant your garden away from trees so that the sunlight can be directly onto your garden. You're going to plant your carrots away from other vegetables that may grow up, such as a tomato vine. And for your water, in and upstairs is going to be approximately 1 inch above the spout. And you're also going to keep your soil wet about 1 inch deep into the soil surface. And for your yard and garden, it's going to take moderate maintenance daily, because anything that your vegetables don't immediately absorb is going to be lost into the ground. Now that you have your equipment, you're going to need to make sure you're going to need the best season to grow your carrots. How seasons affect your vegetables according to the urban farmer: beans, cabbage, carrots, and corn start in spring. Blueberries, broccoli, spinach start in fall. Tomatoes, lettuce, peppers, and onions are best grown during the winter. A lot of vegetables overlap during spring and fall. And note that the urban farmer website does have a grow guide by state, since rainfall and weather varies differently by region. Best time to grow your carrots is between March and July. The earlier you plant, the bigger your carrots will be. You're going to be harvesting between August and September after the first frost. After you gather supplies and picked out the best time to grow, you should be cautious of a few things. Step 3, things to be cautious of. Soil. Pick out rocks in your soil because the rocks may affect, the carrots will grow around the rock or it may stop on the rock depending on how big the rock is. Of course, if the soil is too hard, just put a fertilizer over the top. The spacing of the seeds can be affected if you place the seeds or you plant the seeds too close together. Once you pull one up, they'll all come out, ready or not. And Thomas Morgan has given a great idea to combat different parasites and bugs such as flea beetles and carrot flies. You can use your own handmade pesticides. That way you'll know exactly what's in it. It's not poisonous. Despite these few cautions, carrots are packed with nutrients and vitamins. The benefits are introduced by Dr. McCullough from the McCullough.com website, and he suggests carrots help prevent certain heart disease and certain cancers. They also improves vision, and cooked carrots maintain nutrients better than raw carrots. In conclusion, carrots along with vegetables are easy to grow. I have shown you the supplies that you will need in order to grow your garden upstairs, in a balcony, or in your own yard and garden. We discussed the best time to grow your carrots, and if the time has passed, you can grow other vegetables instead. We went over ways, or you may encounter problems. You may encounter problems when growing your carrots. We went over ways to help improve, or help to we went over ways to stop that from happening, and how we should use caution with different parasites and bugs in different regions. And lastly, we went over how you can benefit from growing your carrots by providing research from different websites. I hope I have encouraged you to plant your own gardens. I know that if you do the first time, it probably won't be perfect, but you won't be disappointed. If there are questions, or if you would like to provide more information or feedback, just please do so in the discussion boards. Thank you for your time, and this concludes my process speech on how to grow a